Hi, I'm reading this book called Men's Search for Meaning. Probably a lot of you would have already read it. I am also rereading it after a long time. It's written by Viktor Frankl. Viktor was a psychiatrist and was also a prisoner at the campsite. In this book, he has basically tried writing whole experience of surviving the worst of the human atrocities being conducted in the concentration camp. Basically, he has tried writing how human mind survives the worst of the comings. He has tried breaking down the whole process in the three phases, which is when first time people from across the Europe were taken to these different campsites. They were not aware what kind of worst atrocities being conducted inside these camps, and they were first getting acquainted to this new life where every waking minute they are fighting for their survival. Just to give you an example, so that was a shock phase. And just to give you an example, which is every morning around 10 in the morning, they were given their portion meal for the day, 1/4 ounce of the bread and some watery soup. And for that, they were supposed to stand in the straight queue. Now, by mistake, unknowingly, if you are slightly tilted toward right, and the guard would catch you and they would shoot you. So that is the kind of things, behavior, they were punished for death. Now, when the first one was shock that you are discovering that this is the new way of living life. And then the second phase, which is where this becomes your life, daily life, where there is no end to it. Every day you are waking up with the knowledge that you are going to, either ways you are going to die in these dire circumstances. And also at the time when you were brought here, you were brought with your whole family, and while you were admitted to the concentration camps or the extermination camp, people who did not have the physical strength to put the physical labor, they were directly taken to the extermination camp, and as we all know that they were gassed. So you have lost your whole family, and you also get to used to this new life where every minute is a fighting. Now, in these circumstances, there were two group of people. One who succumbed to the thought of taking their lives, which is where there were these barbed wires around the campsites, and they would just directly run into it. These barbed wires run the high voltage, and they were deliberately kept that way. One, that prisoners would not run away, and that the guards were aware that people were trying to take their lives via running into these barbed wires, and they just enjoyed it. So there was one group of people who did that. Viktor promised himself to not to do that.